So you spent the weekend cleaning house, vacuuming and all that stuff, but just how clean did you get that house? Well, down here in the South, we have a lot of stuff we have to deal with. I mean, we have pollen mainly, allergy season. Everybody seems to have pets in their house, so you really, from time to time, need to get a really good cleaning. So what do? We bring in the experts. Jennifer Adams with Peaches and Clean is with us. How are you?
I'm good.
It's
How
good
are
to see you.
Good to see you.
Now, Peaches and Clean is actually, as we were talking before, is a franchise. It's based out of Alabama, right?
Yes, it is. They actually started in 1989. We've been open for 27 years. Most of the locations are predominantly in Alabama, and we live here now and wanted to open a location for Gulfport, Biloxi.
So you are the new franchise here on the Gulf Coast.
Yes, we are.
Now, this is interesting. Talking to her before we got started, she has formerly worked for the Air Force in logistic, ordering parts. How in the world did you decide to get into working with a cleaning service?
Well, being from Alabama, we were serviced by Peaches and Clean there, and we really enjoyed the product, the service that they gave us.
Right.
And we just liked the whole concept.
Yeah.
And we thought, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get started. Let's open our own.
So you and your husband, your husband gave you his blessings.
He did. He did.
Go for it, honey.
Yes.
Go for it. Well, let's talk about a lot of the services about Peaches and Clean. Now, it is a cleaning service, and people think, well, exactly what? Now, let's going down the list. You do professional carpet cleaning.
Yes.
And I mean, which is a lot. People say, well, I'll go out and rent one of those machines at your local big box store, and I'll clean it with that, save some money. But you're missing a lot, right?
Absolutely. You also have to think about the labor that you're putting into it, carrying that machine home. And the solutions that we use are very eco-friendly for your pets and your children. It just seems like it would be easier for you to just call a professional and be like, please do this for me.
Because nobody wants to spend all Saturday afternoon, cleaning or anything like that.
Absolutely.
Whenever you could be out on the river or out on the water, out on the beach or someplace like that.
Right.
So it is important, and I'm sure that with as far as carpets, you've got different kinds of carpets.
You do.
You've got your Berbers, you got your short, long, and all this stuff. So, to be sure, and a lot of it also depends on if you have pets.
Right.
Your high travel areas.
Right.
So getting it cleaned properly.
Right. We are ICRC certified. We have been trained to know the different types of fabric, carpet that you have, the different piles, and it's very important to know that so that you can treat it properly with the right solutions. Okay.
Upholstery. A lot of people don't think about, they've got I've got a couch. I'll just get some Febreze or something and clean it like that, and that's probably one of the worst things that you can do.
Absolutely. You have, depending on if you have pets, your pets are on your furniture, your body oils. You don't realize that the
Dead
stuff.
Skin.
It transfers, and so we can come in using our solution for upholstery and clean it up for you and get it nice and clean.
We talked about carpeting. What about oriental rugs? Oriental rugs you have to really take extra care with because they can be very expensive.
Absolutely. You have to use specialty products for your high-end area rugs. There's a difference between your rugs that have the fringe, because we have a special cleaner that cleans the fringe, or the bound, area rugs.
Right. Okay. Once you get it all clean, especially your upholstery, what about protecting it?
Oh, yes. We use protection. We want to keep it protected because that's going to keep it looking nicer, longer, and it's going to be easier to clean for the next time.
You see a lot more houses nowadays. Let's get away from carpeting. They have decided to go with tile, linoleum, or even better, some of the natural stone floors. Cleaning that without leaving some kind of film on it, I mean, that's something else that is very important to get it done right.
Oh, yes, it is. It's a completely different machine that you use, different solutions, but yes, it's very important to keep that clean and done right.
And especially, y'all clean the grout in
between.
Do
the grout, and we seal the grout as well.
Do you?
If you're interested in that service as well.
Well, I mean, it's important to do something like that because if you get water damage, and that's another thing. Emergency services that you do. I mean, down here on the coast, we have, rains from time to time, a lot, and flooding areas. Unfortunately, homes get flooded, and you do have an emergency service for that.
Yes, we do. We come in, depending on the situation, if you have a standing water, come in, get rid of all of that, then treat the area with our solution that kills off any germs or fungus that may be left behind. Absolutely. Right. And then we go in and we clean. And of course, we put your dehumidifiers in there and your blowers to help the drying process.
Pull all that out.
Pull the moisture out and to help dry it.
Because
absolutely.
Again, because people don't think about that. I mean, they say, well, I've got water. I'll push all the water outside, and then I'll go in there and with the mop and get the rest of it, and I'm done. And that's probably the worst thing that you can do.
Right. Or they think, well, bleach is good enough. No, it's not.
Ooh.
It's not good. Yeah.
Plus you got to smell that stuff for a while.
Right, right.
Oh, wow. Another one, when I lived in South Carolina years ago, I had hardwood floors in my living room and my dining room. That takes some extra care. And I took a lot of pride in doing it myself, but I was very meticulous about it. But again, nowadays in our busy world, we don't have time to do that.
Right.
And so cleaning hardwood floors, that's, again, something totally different. You can't always just take a mop to it.
No, you cannot.
And that will definitely mess it up.
Right.
Now, commercial services, we talk more about homes and everything. Let's talk briefly with about a minute and a half that we have left, what you do with commercial services.
Okay, we just basically do the same thing. We can go in and let the client know, whether they have carpet or they have tile. Let them know that we can take care of it and
do it like on a regular basis, do a contract
absolutely.
with it?
Get on a maintenance care program.
Okay. Now, that was another point I was about to get to. You do have a maintenance care program for business and homes, correct?
Yes, we do.
So,
yes, we do.
And that's basically what, once a month kind of thing?
No, residences probably every 6 months, every 3 to 6 months, depending on, animals.
Right.
Do you have pets and
Kids.
children, kids? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So getting stuff tracked in and out of the house all the time. I mean, that's something that, with the kids and everything. And if you entertain a lot,
yes,
something that you want to, be sure you use the proper ones to doing that.
Right, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Jennifer,
yes.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for being here with us today and give us some information. Brand new company here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. It's called Peaches and Clean. Phone numbers there. You can go to the website. Matter of fact, you go to the website, you can sign up. They got a place there that you can sign up for coupons as well. But anytime you need it, you need a good cleaning for your carpet, your upholstery, give them a call at Peaches and Clean.